Well, happy Manic Memorial Day Monday, boys and girls. But let's not forget, it's a day to thank and think about and respect all the fallen heroes that made this country the great country that it is. But that's enough of that serious. Let's get back to working on trucks. I've been staring at this fuel gauge sending unit for a week, and we're gonna today. First, we gotta get that porta power down off of there. That's heavy. Shaggy, do you even give a Shaggy? Shaggy clearly doesn't give a. I bought this, I don't know, 25 years ago. Don't use it much, but when I need it, it's handy. Made in China. So the point of the porta power is to jack the bunk up as high as I can get it, so it's more easier and more gooder to work in there. You also gotta get out your pickle park pads. Because I'm old and my knees are shot. I don't do this very often, boys, but we gotta break out the good screwdrivers for this project. I can't believe that's leaking. It was made in China. Honestly, it doesn't leak any worse than that Peterbilt fuel cap. Well, let's see if it works. You only got 12. You need new batteries. Right tank, left tank. Oh yeah, Daddy! You got more fuel in one tank than the other. Ha! No, I don't. Anybody that has knows anything, it all depends if those fuel tanks are sitting perfectly straight in the saddles. And honestly, most of those fuel tank sending unit apparatuses are about as accurate as a Ouija board. I think I'm gonna save this old one and throw it on the shelf with all the other rest of the useless. But hey boys, it does have a good plug on it. Well, I think now that I got the porta power out, we're gonna try to straighten that fender out where I hit the debris in the road. She's bent. It looks like 7 pails sitting by the back fence. It matches the dent in your grill. I'm sad to report that was pretty much another failed attempt. Might just as well be listening to Grateful Dead music at this point. Well, finally, now that the holiday weekend is about over, the weather starts to break here. I can hear everybody now. Why don't you just go buy a new Fender? Because I am far too cheap to purchase a new Fender. And honestly, the way my luck's been going, I might as well wait till it just gets ripped right. Because I'm sure that ain't far away. I ain't gonna lie. It takes half a scientist just to figure out how to repack this. There, got that heavy put back away. Hopefully we won't need that for another 5 years. That's all I got today. See you tomorrow.